I don't know if many of you have noticed, but there's lots of reports about animals returning to the vacated cities because of COVID-19. And if you scan the internet, you'll just see lots and lots of these type of reports. And some of them are true and some are not. Very interesting. I've seen quite a few that do seem to have some truth to them. This page here from BBC seems to cover mountain goats returning to one city, and deer, and the deer in the places where they weren't before. And you see these pictures even have the people with their masks on in the back. That's something to look for when you see these types of pictures, see if they're valid or not. Of course, I've seen a whole bunch more squirrel, and it seems like you can hear the chirping of the birds. And there's reports of alligators creeping out a little further in different places, and pumas. And you really ran a few of these type of articles, and I find it kind of interesting. This one article over here, I'll show you. I found kind of interesting too. Uh, it says that let's see if I can get there for you. My mouse, here it comes. So it says that even the dinosaurs have started to return to New York. So I thought that one was cute because obviously that's not happening. That's just a joke. And but it made me think of scriptures, and the Bible actually teaches us that when God is requiring a discipline of a land, that He will clear the land, and He will bring the animals back. So, for instance, in this passage here, we see that I will send my terror ahead of you and throw into confusion every nation you encounter. I will make all your enemies turn their backs and run. I will send the hornet ahead of you to drive out the Hivites, the Canaanites, the Hittites out of your way, but I will not drive them out in a single year, because the land would become desolate and the wild animals too numerous for you. Little by little, I will drive them out before you until you have increased enough to take possession of the land. So, God highlighted even back then, thousands of years ago, that when you empty a city of its people, that the animals are quick to return. So that's one verse out of Exodus. Here's another one in Leviticus, and it talks about the situation more. It says, if you remain hostile toward me, meaning if you remain resistance toward God and refuse to listen to Him, I will multiply your affliction 7 times over as your sins deserve. I will send wild animals against you, and they will rob you of your children, destroy your cattle, and make you so few in number that your roads will be deserted. And another one in Ezekiel says that the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, when a land sins against me by committing a trespass, and I stretch out my hand on it and break the staff of its bread and send famine on it and cut off from it man and animal. So in some regards, the domesticated animals are cut off. Though these 3 men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they should deliver. Were in it. They should deliver but their own souls by their righteousness, says the Lord God. If I cause evil animals to pass through the land, and they ravage it, and it be made desolate, so that no man may pass through it because of the animals, though these 3 men were in it, as I live, says the Lord God, they should deliver neither sons nor daughters, that they, and so the picture being given here is that when God has sent destruction into a land, or famine, or plague, yeah, the animals return. And we're kind of seeing that. It's very interesting. And I'm enjoying this aspect of our staycation, of our lockdown. The sounds of the birds, and less sounds of traffic, less sounds of airplanes going over. And so I hope you'll find the blessings in these difficult times. Thanks for tuning in.